Good evening, everyone. I am Stan, once again back. And once again playing Final Fantasy Tactics. That being said, the intention here is going to be to continue the story. I did some grinding in my off time, and now I can move on with the story. I'm trying to save you guys some of the boredom. For whatever reason, it doesn't like... Chat stream is way over there. Not showing me as live, even though I am. Okay, hold on a sec. The basement. That's why I didn't put the at the beginning. There we go. Alright, now I can watch chat. So anyway, after I finish this random battle that I decided to get into, it is my intent to continue the story. I did do about 3 hours of grinding. Not off camera, I did record it, but it's ultimately pretty boring, so I didn't figure that you guys would want to watch me doing that. Moreover, I didn't feel like conversing the whole time, just because sometimes you just don't, I guess. So I did that. And now I am heading onwards. It should be smooth sailing. I've put on quite a few levels. Not as many as I'd like to. I'm in the mid to upper teens. Which isn't a bad place to be at this point. Would like to be a little bit higher, but you know, get what you want. Still ultimately kind of a grind. But eventually you get to a point where grinding in this game becomes excessively difficult. I guess not excessively difficult, still. It just gets me a pain in the butt. As such, decided not to do it. Oh, the other thing, I apologize in advance. gonna sound like there's a herd of elephants upstairs, because there is. My wife has people over. She asked me last minute. I couldn't cancel. And I also have guests coming tonight, so yay for me. And I'm eating fruities. I apologize. I shouldn't eat on camera, I know. Bad. What do you do? God, these guys are tight. Exactly not what you want to do in that situation, but okay. This. It's hard. Yeah, more of the standard. Oh, what do you do? Here comes the goblin. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of shatter upstairs. It's gonna be a long night for me. As such, it's probably only gonna go for the originally scheduled 1 hour. Just because it's poor environment too. Which works, it's okay because the basement as a channel has put together a lot of content in the last month. So the editors are working hard. And as a result, don't necessarily need hours and hours of content. Works out that way. Dodge it. Yep, there's more. As promised. Oh, but yeah, back to the story, which will be nice. I've done a ton of grinding as of late, so not just on this game and games in general. As a result, very much ready to do some story play. Oh my God, it's loud up there. Better. I also am hoping that I open up high potions, because thus far I've not yet, and it's getting to the point that potions just don't cut it. Which I knew it would come to, but what do you do? In the days of my youth, when this game was still a new game, I had spent the time grinding away at it, and actually had a save file on an old mem card that eventually broke because that's just what those cards did. And it had had the first 2 squares exposed. That was it. And I had my guys fully, completely leveled and trained. That's not entirely true because I didn't have the summon you have to unlock. I didn't have Ultima. I didn't have the things that you can't get. I did, however, have everything else. So I was near completion. Run away! I told Mark Wing to call me, and then he called me. Didn't really think about the fact that I'd be streaming. Watch this, we're gonna answer. Not gonna answer it on air. It is going to wait. Boo. Fairly quickly. Kinda nice. And another completed battle. I'm gonna respond to that. Text message, Mark Wayne. I am currently streaming and will call you when I'm done, or you can call me when you have free time later. Haha, we got that on camera. Go ahead and send that. Done. See if I can learn any new stuff. I gotta take this as much as I want. Finito is next. Learn still. Alright, saving the game, moving on. We're going to continue the story, I guess. Saving. I can hear crayons hitting the floor upstairs. So we're going to the Sweetie Woods. Is that what that said? Hail.
So,
Final Fantasy Tactics again.
kind of figured. I was almost going to grab Metal Slug for the Wii. That's me and you.
I have a Metal Slug for the Wii, don't I?
I think you do. Pretty sure you did.
It was one of the early games I got.
Well, it was one of the better early Wii games.
Once I finish this battle, I'd be more than happy to play some Metal Slug for the Wii, because it's something different. I spent my weekend grinding on Tactics, so... But let me tell you, it's exciting.
I remember that not fully being the case. Like, I remember it being fun. But, yeah, you do.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it was...
God damn it, the Demon Fruities.
You're damn right, Demon Fruities.
They're so good, they're so bad.
Yep. I have eaten entirely too many already, so...
As will happen, whether you want it to or not.
Yep. I see them there and I'm like, have to eat them.
So I spent my, yesterday at work playing Chex Quest.
an exciting day at work.
Which, first I got it running on my laptop the fun way. Then I just downloaded like OpenGL Doom or whatever, and just got it running in that. And then actually found the one that has the 2 sequels already built in. But because the fun way was to actually use DOSBox to open up Windows 3.1 and then install it, because it runs in DOS, but you have to install it through Windows.
Nice.
So yeah, I also got to screw around in a version of 3.1 and remember how terrible that was.
Yep.
Very was the answer.
Yep. Yeah, there is one answer to that. Very. That's the only
Just like,
safe answer.
because like 95 has its issues, but like 95 at least still looks like Windows. Where I'm like, yep, this feels like what I. Then I'm like, Close is just a down arrow that's over with like the maximize.
You chose to come here rather than watch whatever exciting thing is going on Raw?
Oh, we'll watch Raw later.
Yeah, we have that
We'll
set to
be-
record.
Okay.
Sadly enough, Raw is the better show lately.
Oh, it has been, but that doesn't make it good.
Is it the better show, or is it just the one that happens to air earlier in the week?
Look, I need to know who's going to win that gauntlet match for some stipulation in the Elimination Chamber that we'll be watching on Sunday.
It'll probably be who enters like second, third, and fourth, so that before the pay-per-view happens, we'll know who's entering where.
I can't remember what the...
Because I mean, think about it. We already know who's entering first, and we know who enters last.
Oh, that's right, the Miz is entering first, isn't he?
Miz is entering first. Elias is entering last.
Sorry, I just realized he's inarticulate.
That's fine.
Is it though?
You're still getting a Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, it's like the point of his articles. It's like, a lot of people say, well, it's not like he's Spider-Man, but he is Spider-Man. He's just a pig. Oh, I guess technically. Grind.
Mexicali attacked Mark.
He'll do that.
Belleville had moved him to the back of the couch.
Yeah, he kind of toppled over, which is why he's now sitting on the couch. Because that was the path of least resistance.
Yep.
So, was it nice actually having real classes?
Yeah.
Like actual healing magic and not just a guy throwing potions?
Yeah. It does make things far easier. Even though his healing magic isn't great. The biggest problem biggest reason I decided that it was time to continue the game is you can't buy high potions until you've moved the story forward. So it was 100% heal with potions. And it's like, my guys have 100 hit points, so this is not going to work.
Oh man, there was that sweet promo on, was it SmackDown? Where the fuck is the Bludgeon Brothers? SmackDown?
SmackDown.
Oh, he's just Apollo now. He's not Apollo Crews. He's just Apollo.
It's gonna be
Oh,
weird.
really?
It's gonna be weird since all his tights still have AC on them.
Maybe he's getting new Titus Worldwide tights. You don't know.
That's true, which at that point, fine.
Right.
Worldwide. It's even more weird since last week they actually did the whole Crews Can't Lose. That was the slogan.
Really?
Yeah, for the, because he was part of the Fatal 5-Way match or whatever. And that was Dana Brooks, like, and after analyzing the numbers, it was the Crews Can't Lose.
And if you're going to have only one name, keeping the one which you share with the Sun God, the space program which took a human to the moon, a character played by Carl Weathers, the call sign of one of Battlestar Galactica's greatest pilots, and a trailblazing gay Superman analog from DC Comics is the way to go.
Can't argue that.
Yeah, but no, the Bludgeon Brothers had another, like, a sweet promo on had a sweet promo on SmackDown where...
Everything that you just said in that sentence is wrong.
Oh yeah, no, it was terrible. But because it was an Uso promo that's happening, and I'm like watching, and I'm like, why are their mouths slightly out of sync with their audio? Like that's weird.
is WWE experiencing technical difficulties?
And then like the promo happens, then all of a sudden it gets smashed because the Bludgeon Brothers were watching it on TV and they destroyed it with their very scary hammers.
Oh.
And then they stared at the camera, and I was like, why am I supposed to care about them?
Because they're so badass, Jason. Look at their big burly men with hammers
You know, the sad thing
and
is,
amazing red pants.
I do care about.
One of them, kind of.
Yeah, I care about. I mean, but
and
not what
it's not Eric Rowan.
not what they're doing with him, but
Yeah, Eric Rowan, he's such a badass, you know. So badass, owning the quickest defeat in WrestleMania history against The Rock.
and not
Not
his
height of
prime.
popularity
Yeah.
Rock, but like it is tracksuit Rock.
I still can't believe he's in the Hall of Fame. I still can't believe it.
It is weird.
It is so nuts.
Is Jeff Jarrett in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Yeah.
JEFF JARRET.
That is quite strange. I agree.
Was very much unexpected.
Longest quest for Mania is a lot more compelling than seems.
Yeah.
Let's guess what will happen during this live program.
I'm gonna guess Nia Jax is gonna get involved somewhere.
Nobody's ready for her.
Right.
Somebody's getting their head kicked off.
Dana
That's
Brooke points out inequality in men and women's elimination.
is it the men have more people in it now? Is she lobbying for a position in the chamber?
They'll probably give it to her. I mean, they'll let anybody. in there, so.
She's getting over as the statistician from Titus Worldwide, which I don't think any of us really saw
Hello,
coming.
according to my numbers, the men have 7 superstars in their chamber. Therefore, I should be included. 7 women. Oh wait, Invisible Woman again? Or just overlooking pure talent?
She is getting over.
What?
The fact that Titus Worldwide is legitimately starting to like.
Yeah. That it is a strange.
Well, it's just like.
Hey, in this day and age, I'm not gonna be upset about some kind of stable.
Well, that's true.
And the crazy thing is, like, you compare what's on the surface a ridiculous thing that you let just actually be itself and grow organically versus the Bludgeon Brothers, which we keep beating over the head by having them, like...
The problem is you can't take 2 guys that I already know
Yep.
and make them into something else.
No,
it's Rowan and Harper.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing that drives me insane, too, is just, like, that's... If you had done that with the Ascension when they came up to the main roster, totally would have worked.
Yep.
They'd built themselves up as credible in NXT. You take it to the main roster and have them
if you wanted Rowan and Harper to be like a legit tag team and have them dress in uniformly like Cesaro and Sheamus, that's fine. But it's still Rowan and Harper.
Yeah, you've got to.
And you could take the time to build them up believably rather than having them just squash jobbers.
Well, you can have. It's fine.
Like you can work in white meat babyface jobbers as need be, but like when they're both already established, you could have had them get wins over Rhino and
Well, to be fair, calling
Heath
them
Slater.
the Bludgeon Brothers is kind of similar to when they refer to Kane and the Undertaker as the
Brothers of Destruction.
But
there you go. There's your WrestleMania match: Bludgeon Brothers versus Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, because
do
people
you
would
really
care
want
about
to see
that.
Undertaker? You don't want to see Undertaker in a match against Cena? You sure?
No, I don't want to get tagged in. Kane will just take all the beating.
Well, that is why
Old man Mayor Kane can take the beating.
That is why he's there. That's why he exists.
This is true.
He does good work.
Eater of pins, like Bray Wyatt.
Speaking of which, who care to guess who ate the pin in that 5-way?
Which match is this? Who was in the 5-way?
The 5-way that determined who was getting into the chamber, where both Finn Balor and Seth Rollins pin at the same time. Because that's how they both end up.
But who are the other 3 guys in that? I can't
Bray
remember.
Wyatt.
Oh yeah, then yes, then absolutely yes.
Yeah, it was Bray Wyatt, Woken Matt Hardy, and Apollo Crews.
Which is weird.
Surprisingly, that's because they're pushing Apollo Crews right now.
Uh huh.
It's just strange. I mean, you had 3 guys that could have eaten the pin.
But one is the supreme pin eater.
Maybe that was their thing. Is like, we're gonna confuse the fans.
That's right. No one, like, they know one of 2 people is winning. Twist, both of them won.
However, they don't know who's eating the pin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they fucked it up with that picture earlier in the day, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that story. Yeah,
They had released the photo.
where Finn Balor was already there with the rest of the winners.
Yep.
And Seth Rollins.
What?
And Seth Rollins.
No, Rollins.
No,
wasn't
at the
there.
time.
Okay,
At the
so-
time,
The original
Oh, the
image.
leaked photo just had.
No, they wasn't even leaked. They ran it as an advertisement with Finn Balor in it.
Yeah, like who's going to be in the Elimination Chamber? And then Finn Balor's already there with the rest of the guys in the Elimination Chamber match already. Yeah.
Yeah, which, I mean, to be fair, we all knew that was. I mean.
Yeah, so
The fact that he was the one shocking loss in the actual tournament of. Because he was in the first match and lost before they
Yep.
announced the second
Look,
chance
John
tournament.
Cena needed his way into WrestleMania because he's not going to get there otherwise.
Right.
Because he's John Cena.
yeah, there's no way that they'll just find some kind of random match to put Cena in. That never happens.
Random match against The Undertaker. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we know that that's realistically what's occurring.
Well, his promo that included a throwaway line about how WrestleMania can bring dead men back to life.
Over
Yeah.
a month left. It's already double what it was supposed to, what it needed.
Yep.
Well, it's like I was looking at it last night, and they hadn't updated it, but they had a Thompson machine gunner. Read an interesting article. Like part of the strategy for this one is stuff, that collectors and what's happening there. Probably hasn't been interested in their stuff before, but might be now.
Come on, Hasbro's doing a lot with that brand.
Sure.
And that's where Twitter keeps updating me, but I'm fully looking at it because I'm sure a lot of it's related to Raw.
Yeah, it's the
The
one
officer.
downside.
I believe the officer is unlocked.
Sorry,
Hasn't
Belleville.
been updated yet.
You waited way too many hours to call me back.
Oh.
Well, okay, here you go. Without revealing specifics
He is exactly.
to the viewing audience, an individual who may or may not have worked with you at McDonald's in a maintenance style position may be becoming a driver at L&L Rentals.
Nice. Nice.
Now, I can't confirm this. The decision has not been made, however, when I found out how little this person made at McDonald's, hint, it's somewhere between $15 and minimum wage.
After as many years as
Yeah.
that person has been there,
Yeah.
that's
Since it's a name even I remember, and I haven't worked at that particular McDonald's in 20 goddamn years. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
yeah.
This person may be interested in doing something else.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
that's
It is
pretty
exactly unlocked.
nice. Yeah, that's balls.
So,
Especially when that person got sent to other,
that's that person's job right now. Yeah, no, that's...
Corey runs a good company.
Yes, he does. I can't imagine why this company could bankrupt at any time.
Yeah. Really taking care of the people that make it work.
Hey, that sounds very familiar to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not impressive.
Yeah, wow, that is awful. I was gonna make a joke that was something stupid like that.
They are fully articulated, which is crazy. And I will give them this. They are actually making vehicles for them.
Once again, though, finger right on the pulse, 'cause the giant chibi-headed thing is really, really hot right now. Not like I got another email today with like Pinky Geek being like 75% off all of our pop vinyls.
Yeah.
Almost like we don't want to be stuck with these pop vinyls when they're worth nothing.
The Beanie Baby bubbles burst again, is what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was the. They announced the next series, and it's weird because they're going backwards. There's one from 2012 that they skipped over.
Is that the train one?
It was the Go.
So it wasn't Go Sega. It did
Go Busters.
Go Sega. Okay.
The one where it's like it's just three Rangers. They kind of have Kamen Rider looking costumes, and they were all like animal themed. But yeah, so it's like the first instance of the Power Rangers franchise ever going back in time.
Back in time.
That's right.
I was thinking it immediately.
Oh. That's awesome.
Wow, just fully going.
Yup.
Hey, did you like those figures we already made? Here's a different head.
Hey, the Western audience that already buys these things, you want to buy them again, but with the head of the guys that you know as the Power Rangers? Sure you do? Okay. They're the two most popular ones, because we're not stupid. I'm sure the rest of them are.
Victory.
It's kind of awesome that even they're so. Yeah, they're calling them beast morphers.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the weird things. Apparently, they actually used the props already in a different Power Rangers.
Yeah, see, that's what they look like.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is they already used the props in the 2015 season.
Yeah, well, you know.
But then they're announcing that whatever. Most of them suck anyways. Watch the Sentai shows. Hot take.
The reason that they're speculating that they're doing it is because Go Busters was kind of the Japanese show that was an homage to the Power Rangers franchise.
Mm. Oh man, the story is so well translated.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever watched the Pro Gerard the Completionist covering of this?
No.
There's the one spot in this game where the guy basically grabs your dick. Like, if you watch what happens on screen and they're just like, wait, what just happened? Like, yeah, he just grabbed your dick.
Speaking of dick grabbing,
Oh God.
Joey Ryan, American wrestler in Japan. You've seen this, I'm assuming?
No, I have not.
Oh man.
I know who Joey Ryan is.
Remind me, it's a video later.
Okay.
He has a test of strength against a Japanese wrestler.
I suppose I need to see this too.
Okay.
I haven't actually seen this yet.
He uses junk.
Okay.
It's amazing. The great thing is, like, somebody translated what the Japanese announcers are saying about it, because he wins. He wins the test of strength. And the Japanese wrestler's, like, acting like his hand is in pain. And apparently the translator is like, well, it's American. It's made of different stuff. Like,
Dark Horse is making a Super Mario inside.
yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's...
I'm going to show you the video later, but I'm going to actually tell you everything.
Oh, yeah,
about the
it's
video,
great. It's
so
great.
you don't need to
It's
watch
still
the video
amazing.
anymore.
The best part, too, is he's been on... Like, he was on an episode of Being the Elite later on, and is doing, like talking to Brandy Rhodes and stuff. Like, you want to touch it? Like... That's what he's known for now, at least in Japan.
It is. It's so sad, but That's pretty much what he's known for everywhere. I mean, that's fine.
There's worse things you could be known for.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that? Did you hear about the hoax that went around the internet today?
Oh, about what's his face being dead.
Yes. What's his face?
Big
Sylvester
Stallone.
Stallone. Yeah.
I blanked on who it was for a second.
The important thing is Frank is not happy about it. Frank is very upset that people are talking about his brother being dead. Okay, so.
Well, I do try to live my life to not piss off Frank Stallone.
Well, I mean, Sylvester Sly is his meal ticket, so.
It's understandable that you'd be mad about that.
I like to think that he got suckered and was be like, oh no!
What do
My
you-
livelihood!
What am I gonna do?
You know, the proper response to the internet is now to start spreading rumors that Frank Stallone is dead. Spoilers, I'm just talking about his career. But he never had one.
I was gonna say this.
This is gonna get annoying. April 3rd.
Yep. Yeah. Over a month away. It's 1 month. Gotta hurry. Vertical jump 8.
Let's see how it's.
Is he trying out for the NBA?
Just ending my bets here.
That's right, it's got almost 1,300 people with 43 days left, but oh my god. They back it now.
Kickstarter is an evil, evil beast.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, Hasbro started their own version of it with where the first thing that they're putting out is making a 3 3/4 inch scale Jabba's sail barge. If it gets 5,000 people to sign on to it.
Yes, for only $500, a 4-foot long recreation of Jabba's sail barge can be yours.
Just $500?
Yes.
That's
That's actually not as bad as you'd expect. Right?
no.
It really kind of isn't, but at the same time,
I mean, it's a lot of money, but
and it's a 4-foot long thing that, yeah. Good
that's
luck.
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have it somewhere in your house. It's gonna be in your way, and you're eventually just gonna get rid of it.
I don't need a bed or a couch, I guess. I can sit on the sail barge.
Yeah, that would probably work out well.
Then the cheers will happen when I break it.
Speaking of which, how's that Warforge stuff? Any updates on that?
It's not due until early summer, I don't think. But it is really cool.
Yeah, they keep posting like playthrough campaigns of their thing with like, this was just made with these sets. It's just like, yep, that all looks really cool.
However, do you realize how much of those sets cost you?
You do, because
I do. I got the 3 most basic sets, and it cost me hundreds of dollars.
Use that box.
yeah, that is pretty
You
excellent.
know, they know what they're doing. What are we talking about? Is it that?
The Warforged, the D&D mini.
Oh, you finally got them?
No, he doesn't have them yet.
Oh, okay, no. I mean, I remembered him. I was here when he ordered them.
Yeah.
I just thought he had.
Oh,
yeah.
speaking of stuff being available soon.
Oh yeah, yeah. We need to figure that out.
Well, that too.
I
But
assume
what I was
that-
going to mention
Oh, okay.
is I got a message today staying away from HD Retrovision.
Yes.
The next batch of cables is nearing completion.
Okay, so I have to start watching again.
Right. I'm sure I'll get more information about exactly when that's happening, and when I do, I'll pass that your way. You could also sign up for their mailing list. Might be
I
worthwhile.
should. I thought I did, but evidently not so much.
Yeah, and this one actually includes I think they have. I think it's going to be PlayStation and PlayStation 2 cables available.
Interesting.
And I think it was Dreamcast that they had to hold off on because they were working on some engineering stuff and it wasn't able to get done. Or no, that's the one that they're trying to get as much done before they actually go live because their productivity takes a hit every time they have to actually start dealing with like returns and shipments and that crap.
Right. Which makes sense.
Yeah, but there was something where one of the cables they were originally going to try to have in the next batch, but they had to hold off on it because they didn't get it there in time for Chinese New Year, so it's just gonna have to wait until the battery gets back from that.
That's actually several of my Kickstarters. It's like Chinese New Year happened, so everything stopped for a month.
Yep. Well, when I went to Thailand that year, like it was, I think that was a year where it didn't happen until early February, but stuff was already getting set up for it while we were there.
It's a set of Kylo and Rey. Oh,
Yep.
they're holding hands.
Ultimately, like, I get it.
Yeah.
It's Chinese. It's no different than New Year's here, really. But
But it lasts an entire freaking month.
yeah,
Yeah, was it when Yana went to Korea that year? She was actually there over.
that's gotta be insane.
It was pretty crazy cool. Like, the fun thing is that, because she went there to visit, like, it's her best friend who was here as an exchange student when she was in high school, and she went there to visit, and pretty much that family, like, totally took her in for the entire holiday. Like, she actually got, like, the red envelope and stuff, and got to participate in all the...
It's very cool. Yeah, maybe someday. In my mind,
But what?
me going overseas.
You never say never.
It just trips in general take way too long.
But think about going to Akihabara and how much money you could spend.
Yeah, I know.
All the money.
Yep, that's pretty much sums it up too. All the money. Because I would spend everything I had, everything I had for credit limits. There's all kinds of goodness over there on that shelf, I assure you.
Yeah, like I've been like trying to find my copy of
Believe that.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have no idea where that ended up. 3 specifically. SimCity 3000.
That was like a super grab bag. Like $5, you get a whole bunch of games. To which I said, yes, please, because this was the era when I was buying DVDs out of the Walmart dollar bin.
Good times. Yeah, I've been buying because GOG has their Chinese New Year sale going on right now through tomorrow, I believe. And like, I've been kind of on a simulation kick.
Kind of.
Yeah, well, so I picked up like, because I'd already had like SimCity 2000 on GOG because I got it free one time.
Sure.
But I picked up SimCity 4 or 5. 4. 4. 5 is the terrible one from 2013 that has always on DRM. And, well, I got that, and then it's like, I was kind of like, because I played Sim Theme Park, which was the follow-up to Theme Park,
Yep.
where it's like Theme Park World in every other country. Like, and that's not available on GOG, but the original Theme Park is. So I'm like, oh, I'll pick that up because it's like $1.50. And it's buggy as hell, like it keeps crashing like out on the system, which I mean makes sense because it's a fairly early DOS title that,
Yeah,
well, I guess not super early, but
early enough.
it's an early DOS CD-ROM title. But yeah, it does not like running for very long, so there's like 2 times where I got kind of far into it and then it's just like, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna call this a wash, but it was $1.50, so whatever.
You got $1.50's worth of enjoyment
Yep.
out of it.
And apparently, Sim Theme Park can run on modern systems, is what I was reading. And I do have that disc still, so we'll see about that. That's actually what I should download to see. Download the ROM that they found, or the prototype for SimCity on the NES that they found.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Because it got dumped, so I should grab it and throw it on my EverDrive and actually See how well that plays.